Not really sure how to go about this one right here. I've seen a couple of pictures and I can even look at the thumbnail right here for this movie. I honestly had no idea that a new Hellboy movie was coming. The first two Hellboy movies, top fucking tier. Like, oh, bro, I love those. Bro, I can't even start to explain to you how much I actually love those movies. And now, welcome to disagree with me. You are welcome to roast the shit out of me. The third reboot, whatever you want to call it, kind of like it. Is it perfect? No. Does it have its charm? In my opinion, yes. I've actually watched it a couple of times. I think it's more so one of those very much so guilty pleasure movies. I'm gonna stick by the fact that I kind of fucking like that one, like a lot, honestly. As not as in like it's a great movie, just as in like you know those movies where you know they aren't great, but for some reason you just utterly freaking love them. That's kind of how I feel about that one. I know a lot of people absolutely hate it. You know what? That's up to you. My opinion is I think it's pretty cool. Can't really change my mind about that. Too many people always be like, well, everybody else hates it, so now I can't like it. You can like whatever the fuck you want, and if people don't like you liking it, that's the real cocksuckers out there. Hellboy, the Crooked Man. Let's see what this is. The fuck is it? Ketchup Entertainment. Alright. Sure.
Something in these hills. Something haunted.
Okay.
Evil. Smells like death.
How do you know that?
Dark things called dark things.
I heard tales about him all my life. Most just called him the Crooked Man.
We've got company.
All your friends, they all gonna die.
Okay. So, question number one. What is the budget for this one? I could try and Google it. I'm gonna assume the fact that it's not public yet. Okay, it's reported to be 20 to 25 million. Okay. This looks like a fan film. It looks like a fan film. It very much so looks like a fan film. There's no doubt about that. 20 to 25 million, it's very low nowadays, sure, but Godzilla Minus One had 12, and people are saying it's 15. Apparently it's 12. So it's not like you can't do shit with it. Now, obviously, like they do it different around the world. Things are more expensive in different places around the world. You and I can both agree on that. There's no reason to go into that right here. The most important thing, if they felt the need that it was like 10 million had to be spent just to make him look good, it is the most important thing. There is nothing more important than making him look good. He looks like shit. He looks like utter shite. Okay. Yeah. It just seems like they do not want Hellboy to become a massive freaking movie series, bro. There is so much potential to do the most incredible Hellboy movies, man. We are in such dire need of good fucking movies, bro. And Hellboy, in my opinion, would be the perfect character to just go off the freaking charts with and do some mad freaking crazy movies, man. Like such, oh, bro, just thinking about the first two movies, right? Like the potential there is in the world of Hellboy, it is fucking insane. This right here is not gonna do it. This is more than likely gonna be a massive freaking flop, but it only has a $20 to $25 million budget. And the Hellboy name does hold something to it in terms of a fan base. So potentially, like if this movie breaks 50 million at the box office, after that, that's basically profit. Like 50 to 60 at the max. Like I think if they hit like 60, that's probably like profit. So yeah, potentially this movie could hit profit, but that doesn't really necessarily mean much if it's gonna be just utter shite. Yeah, not gonna go watch this one. I don't see that happening, but who knows, man? Who knows? When does it drop? When does it drop? It's just coming soon. Okay, yeah. Not liking this at all. I'm not liking this at all. It looks like shite.